Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ernesta. If today is your first time, you're welcome. And if you've been before, thank you for watching. Today, I hope you guys are well and good and keeping, safe in this Corona thing. Today, I just want to kind of talk to us about how I feel in here as well. So you know that everyone is feeling it. It's not just you. And together we can get through this by God's grace. And before I continue, I just want to say, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do. And share my videos and like them, please. That will help. Thank you so much. And I'm going to go right now into the, how I feel and everything. It's not been easy being stuck indoor. But I tell you, every day I say to myself, it is for a purpose. If not for anything, for me, for the society, for my family. So by the time I tell myself this, things, I feel better staying indoor. And there are a lot of things you can do indoor as well. If you have people with you, then good for you. You guys can do a lot of things together. And if you don't have anyone with you, just find something to do as well. You'll find something to do. Think of something to do, like me now. And until I'm stuck in here, I didn't start to upload my videos. Before, I would say, oh, I will do it because I'm stuck in here. That made me to start uploading. So think of something. There's something that you can do even when you are stuck indoor. Think of something, and the Holy Spirit will lead you and help you through. I'm gonna go into the speech that the Queen made. She said, we will succeed. Yes, we will succeed. If you look at everything she said, it was brief. It was brief, but powerful. She sat there and she was talking. All I saw in her that day was a mother talking to her children, a mother that did not know where to turn to again, a mother that has seen the gravity of everything that is happening that the child is not seeing, a mother who is trying to alert the child and say, look, we cannot make this except to cooperate together. We have to cooperate. We have to be in one, in agreement to make it. That is what I saw in her. She was talking that day. She appreciated the health workers and even those that are staying indoor. She appreciated us, and she went and she talked about how we'll come out victorious, and and everything. So I just want to kind of, like, yes, we'll think, oh, she's saying it because she's not feeling. I don't think she's not feeling it. She's feeling it. Not feeling it only because she's the Queen of England, or she's a leader. She's feeling it because her son, Prince Charles, had it as well. And not just Prince Charles, although they say it's getting better, but we know it's getting better. Only God knows what she knows that we don't know. So I'm not saying he's still ill or is worse or anything, but I'm saying that the truth, they know. We only know what we are told. And again, to crown it all, Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of United Kingdom, is hospitalized at the moment. So this thing is not a joke. It's not funny at all. It's not a joke. So we should take it serious. We should all take this thing serious because it is not a joke. Boris Johnson would prefer to be, even if the hospital is like a palace, like Buckingham Palace, he would prefer to be in his bed. He will not want to be there. And I'm sure he's keeping his fingers crossed to get out of there, to walk out of there with his 2 legs, So let us do all we can to be safe at this time, because trust me, any carelessness, you'll be gone before you realize it. So please, even though you're indoor, does not mean that you should stop washing your hand. You should stop, disinfecting your house. Do it every day, because you don't know if it is settling, because we open our windows for fresh air anyway now and then. Anything can come in. This thing, if it is something that is I don't know how to say it, it cannot, how did it creep into the, into the palace? How did it creep to what is it called, our prime minister, Boris Johnson? How did he creep there? Did you ask yourself? This thing has no respect for anyone, has no respect for the rich, for the famous, for the poor, for the, name it. He has no respect for anyone. The thing is going round and round and round, and whoever he can get, he will get. So look after yourself. Look after yourself. Be kind to yourself for this period alone. This life, you see, just a second, someone will be gone. So the fact that you are here strong and healthy does not mean you are above corona. Corona is like, if not we say no, he believes he's in charge and he can do and undo. And you know the people he goes for most? The stubborn ones. Those that refuse to do the little things that they are told to do. Those are the people he goes for. Because you know why? When you are careless, when you are dirty, when you refuse to wash your hand, you are picking your nose, you are doing all sorts of things. Corona will be like, this one, I can't even stand this one. Let me get this one out of the way. And Corona will bam. And before you know it, things are happening. So please, respect yourself and respect the society. Love your family and keep yourself clean. Keep yourself clean. Disinfect everything. Wash your hand. When you are going out, if you must go out, use gloves. Use masks. To be honest with you, those masks these days, I don't even want to go there, because you don't know which one is which one, or how is you got it, where that came from. So what I use my scarf. I use my scarf. I wrap my scarf around my neck and cover my nose with it. And then I make sure I cover my hair when I'm going out, like put my cap on when I'm going out. Because if there's anything that's going to settle there, then it will settle on my cap as well. So please be careful. And for those that are out in Europe, or I don't know if other people do it, that they put your post through your door, always kind of put a bin bag, get a bag or bin bag or any bag, tie it around your post, that space where your post come through. Let your post drop into the bag, and when you take the bag out, you put on your gloves, check the letters. The one that you need to keep, you keep. The one you don't need to keep, you discard them. And then you put those ones in another bag and bring them in and keep them for 2 or 3 days. By then, if there's anything from your gloves that, transfer to those letters that you had a look, will be gone. And everything will be perfect for you. If you have kids in the house, put that back, because children, sometimes we have some children, as soon as the post drop, they will pick the post for you. Some children are helpful. They will pick the post for you, and when they touch that post, you don't know who that post person is that is dropping. You don't know if already is there. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just trying for us to be careful. Please look after your post as well. Don't let them drop on the floor. Put a bag there. Sellotape the bag around the post area, and the post will go into the bag, and then you can, you the adult, can take the post and go outside your house and check it behind your house if you have a courtyard, or if you don't have, you find a better way of doing all these things. And another thing that I want to talk about again is that your vitamins. Don't stop with your vitamins. I will continue saying these vitamins until, I know you say she's always saying it, until this whole thing is gone. Take your vitamin. Take your vitamin C, especially every day. Please don't skip. And take your magnesium, take your zinc, take your vitamin D, vitamin E. Take them every day. If you cannot afford it, well, find a way to get at least vitamin C and vitamin and zinc. Try and get those two. If you are the type that don't like swallowing tablet like me, just for this period, do it for yourself and it will help. And again, drink loads of water. When I mean loads, I take 2 liters every day. I wee almost like every 2 hours, but it's okay. Even when I'm sleeping, my sleep is disturbed because of going to the toilet to wee. It's okay, because I know at the end of this thing, it's not good. Although I've been on this water for years anyway, so I'm used to it. But for those who are just starting, don't worry, at the end of it, you can decide to. But when you get used to it and you see what that water will do for you, your skin and everything, you will continue with that water. And water is medicinal. It is water, but it's good for you. Take a lot of water. And another thing, sleep well. Sleep well. Make sure you sleep well, like 8 hours every day. And if you can afford more than 8 hours in between, afford more than that 8 hours, 2 hours in between will do you a lot of good. If you start feeling tired or feeling anyhow, just go stand outside, get fresh air, or walk just around your area. Don't go too far. Walk around your area just for fresh air, for exercise, and then you come back in. Or you do exercises at home. There are so many kind of exercises on YouTube. Get one that you enjoy and do. Like I like dancing, so I put on, that exercise, and I do it in my room. And at the end of the day, I will sweat, I'll feel good. And when I go to bed, one hand, I'm gone. So please, there are a lot of things that can keep you busy. Don't just stay and be so bored and do some and get yourself into trouble. That is enough for that. I'm going to go to talk about the speech now. What I got from that speech. The speech, man, I kind of sat down and I looked at her and I saw the way she was talking, and I'm like, yeah, it is. People just say it's just, no, she's talking out of experience. If you look at it, she said this thing happened. Something happened in 1940, I think, if I'm not mistaken. She said 1940, when she has to give this kind of speech, and supported by her own sister. They were kids then. She said and now she has to do it again. How many years after? Maybe, is it 70 or 80? 80 years, I think, after. If I'm wrong, pardon me. She had to do it again. I'm sure she dread coming out too. She prayed that this thing would be gone so that she won't have to do come out and do the speech. But the thing is not going. It has not gone, at least. And she came out to give the speech. If you notice in that speech, all she was saying is that we should unite together. We should work in unity. We should support each other. We should support our government. That is the only way we can make it. And she said our good, our pride is not in our past. So it does not matter who you are yesterday. It does not matter what you've done yesterday. It does not matter where you've been yesterday. Today is another day. Cooperate. Work towards the success of this whole thing so that you'll be here and we can meet again, like she said. She said at the end of this that we will meet again. She expressed her deep feeling towards those who are already gone and those that are left behind, the pain they are going through and everything. Yes, that pain, if you've not had it, you will not understand. I know what I'm saying. If you've not been through that pain, you will not understand. So please let us do all we can to stay alive for ourselves, for our family, and for the society, and look after others as well. She said we'll meet again. I am willing to meet with her again when this whole thing is gone. I do not know about you. If you want to meet again, you better sit up and do the right thing so that we'll meet again. Help somebody as well, because our pride is not in our past, it's in our present. Do good, help somebody, touch the needy at this period. And then when this whole thing is gone, you'll be proud of who you are and what you've done. That is what she said, that you will know, you will look at your pride will be in your today and your tomorrow and your future. So let us kind of sit back. Anything we've been doing before, using this kind of thing to opportunity using this kind of a situation as an opportunity to exploit others, we should think twice this time around and do something good. Because I see a lot of WhatsApp messages, people exploiting others, selling fake drugs to them, giving them fake treatment, you know, and some are dying even before the corona gets to them. Yes, I would say I will blame those that, you know, patronize them. But at the same time, desperation can make you do some things that, you know, people would think you is, you know, you don't want to be in that situation. When you are desperate, that is why I've always been saying, don't be afraid. Because when you are afraid, you do desperate, you become desperate and you do some stupid things that you will naturally not do. They went there because they were desperate. They went there probably thinking they are going to the right person to find out, to check for them if they have it. And the person will capitalize on it and tell them they have it when they don't have it. And, you know, use them to take their money off them. I don't know how you sleep. I call that money blood money. I don't know how you sleep at night. And one thing you should know is that whatever you do today will live with you, and you will pay the price. So if I were you, start saving lives. Start, you know, being good. Start giving them that word out of your mouth that will make them stay alive. Stop giving them the word that will send them to their early grave. You are there. You are using this opportunity to make money. I'm sorry for you, because when it will come on you, you will not have where to run to. At least you were there and they ran to you to kill them. You will not see where to run to. You will just sit there, and I don't want to go further. Let me stop there. But if I were you, a word is enough for the wise. Stop using this period as an opportunity to kill people, to steal their money and kill them. It is not worth it. Let us join hands now and do the best. Let this whole thing go. So many people, millions, thousands are praying now. Join them to pray. If you don't know God before, it is easy. Accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior, and He will accept you. It does not matter what you've done. It does not matter where you're coming. The Queen said something. Your pride is not in your past. It is in your today and your future. So have a rethink and turn away from your evil ways, and God will accept you. The Bible told me, I read there and I believe it, that even those who came at the 11th hour and the ones that came less than an hour, they all received the same pay. So give your life and join the millions that are praying for this nation, for healing, to pray for healing. And God will not say, because you are just coming, I will not hear you. No, He will hear you if you genuinely turn away from your sin. He will hear you. Let us, many people, even doctors, lawyers, name them, they are praying these days. They turn to God because they know this situation, it is only God that can help us. So they all turn to God. You turn to God. Don't turn to evil because you want to make money. Turn to God so that all of us will pray and the Lord will heal this land. The God that created this earth, He has all the answer to any problem on this earth, and He can do it. If at His time, when He's ready, He will do it. So you change and let us all cry to Him, and He will hear us, and He will heal our land, and everything will be fine again. He said we will succeed. I believe we will succeed. I believe we will make it. I believe I will see her again on the other side after this whole thing is gone. So it's up to you. If you want to see her again, you may say, how will I see her? Whether you see her physically or not, as long as we all cross this corona bridge, we are seeing. It doesn't matter the country you are, we are on the other side. We are on the other side. When the Israelites crossed the Red Sea and they got to the other side, and the Egyptians sinked in the Red Sea, our Pharaoh will sink in the Red Sea, and we will make it to the other side. And we can only watch corona, drowning. That is my prayer and my heart desire. And I know I will see it. I don't know about you. Wherever you are, whoever you are, is up to you. What you want. If you want to make it to the other side of the Red Sea, please join us in prayer and turn away from everything you are doing, exploiting people at this time and killing people. I know I am talking like an angry woman. Yes, because when I see some of this WhatsApp thing, people that they are killing, giving them drips in some kind of corner shop because of corona. It makes me so angry. I am angry with them for going there in the first place, but I'm angry with those that are doing it more because they have more understanding than these people. So that is why I'm talking like this. If you want us to meet again, like she has said, turn away from your evil ways and begin to help somebody. Begin to do good. Begin to let things be the way they are supposed to be. I believe that in every state, in every country, the governments have given you instructions. Obey their instructions. Do what they ask you to do. Let me be honest with you. Hospital is not where you should go, especially in Europe. Not if anything you would do to stay away from hospital, do it. I'm not saying something. Do it and stay away from the hospital. You may get there, you may not come out because I don't want to talk too much. But whatever you can do to stay away from hospitals now, this period, do it, guys. Do it. Do it. The only thing that will take you to the hospital when you feel you are on a level where you cannot again, or you feel the talk to someone and they will be able to help you through. They will be able to tell you what to do. So don't just jump and say because you feel you want to go to the hospital. When you get there, you will see bank that is more than that thing that is pursuing you to the hospital. So do your best. Eat well, and drink loads of water. Drink loads of water. Instead of all those concussions that will push you to the other side, stop them and drink well. Water, clean water, drink clean water. Take your vitamin C. Eat good food. Make sure your stomach is always full. Not that you are hungry, because when you are taking these supplements, you feel hungry most times. So don't think when you start feeling something in your stomach, you think it's no. It might be the supplements you are taking that is making you hungry. So eat something. Try and eat something and it will go. When you feel your head is aching, take paracetamol. It's okay to take paracetamol. I am not a doctor. Check these things out before you do. But trust me, paracetamol is just a painkiller. Take paracetamol and just rest. Probably you need rest. And probably because you've not been going out, so things are bound to happen here and there. Do some exercise. Put music on. Dance in your house. Do something that, the body will know that, yes, there's an activity going, but don't overdo it so that the body can rest as well. And as you do all these things, I believe we'll all make it. I am so glad that she came out to speak to us, because that reminds me when about a scenario that I had long time ago. I was a child, things like that. You kind of glue to it and you are happy seeing it. You are like, oh, you don't know what they mean. But when she was talking, this thing came to me. I remember there was a time that I found my place somewhere, and not somewhere. We went to my granny's place, and the hens, they were all alerting each other because a hawk was coming, and they were all alerting each other from different homes. They were alerting each other, and the whole place was like, the noise was everywhere, and even the humans started helping them to scare away the hawk. So I now said and asked them what was it all about, and they said yes, when the hawk is coming to take the chick, that is what they do, to alert each other and say, please keep your chick by your side, or hide your chicks because this hawk is coming to take your chick. That is what they are doing. So the adults, the humans, help them sometimes to kind of chase the hawk away. So there's this particular one in my grandmother's compound with so many chicks. As she was trying to put them together so that the hawk would not take any of them, there's this stubborn one among them that refused to get in. And she would go and drive the other ones that are, that are easy for her. They will all come together, and she goes to drive the stubborn one of these will walk out. So it was like, then for me it was like fun, but now it wasn't funny. But I was so young to understand what was going on that time. And by the time she could not get the stubborn one to her side, she left it, and went to cover her, the other ones, with her wings, and she stayed on them, like, you know, like they stay on their eggs to hatch. And the hawk saw that one standing there and came to just take the one standing. She waited until he was already going for that before she jumped and followed him. They had a fight. She fought that hawk like a mad, you know, like she's mad. And at the end of the day, as the hawk was going, you know, they can't fly too high. She kind of, you know, pulled the chick from the hawk. I don't know how, but all I knew was that the chick was on the ground, and she kind of would go here, check these ones, are they okay, is everyone here? She was going like in between them, you know. I felt sorry for her then, but it was like, you know, you were watching a film. Then that is how it was. At the end of the day, this chick had bruises everywhere because of his stubbornness. You know, I am saying this today because when they are calling you to cooperate, to work hand to hand to get rid of this thing, you are still using this opportunity to kind of say you want to make money and killing people, or you want to be stubborn, not keep yourself clean. When this thing will hit you, it will hit you hard, and you will not know how to come out of it. It's not a cause, it's just reality. You have to look after yourself. And this chick and the hen, and or chicken you call them, you know, at the end of the day, I don't know if that chick died eventually, but at least she did something to save her chick from the hawk. That is what I believe the queen is doing. That speech she gave, she has seen the gravity of everything, and she has come to realize that no, this thing, we need a miracle. It is only miracles that will take us there. Yes, some will fall along the road, along the line, which she is sorry and she feels, but she knows that a lot will make it down there. Only if we can cooperate together, only if we can come together to do the right thing, stand by the right thing. As you know, when they tell you do things, do that thing. When they tell you don't go out, don't go out. I know you say, oh, well, how do we eat? How do we do this? Find a way around it. Trust me, if Corona were to be standing in front of your door and you can see Corona live, you will not open your door. You will not open your door. If you like be hungry from now till tomorrow, you would rather die of starvation than going out there for Corona to say, okay, welcome, I have a place for you. It is not a joke. Corona is not a joke. If it can go to the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, if it can go to Boris Johnson, so you should know that he does not need permission or visa or anything to visit anyone. It is a free word for it. So he can travel to where he wants to go. He can touch anything he wants to touch. But it is you that will, you know, kind of tell him not to touch you, because he will try. It will try to touch you. So you have to, like, you know, fence it away by eating well, by staying well, by looking after yourself, by being clean. So please, Corona went, if you don't know, Corona went to Buckingham Palace to touch the prince. He likes good things, or I don't know what to call it. Is it or he or him or whatever? So Corona likes good things, and he likes everything for a different reason. He went to Prince Charles, he went to Boris Johnson. Those are places that you don't just walk in just like that without permission. It did not wait for permission. It went there without permission, and he did what he wanted to do. Thank God for prayers, knowledge, and wisdom. Today, we will be saying something else. Boris Johnson at the moment is still in the hospital. As yesterday, he was still there. I don't know of this morning. Trust me, even if that hospital is like, I've said it before, like a Buckingham Palace, or like, let's say the bed is the best bed on earth, he will want to be in his own bed at home. So be careful when you want to kind of say, I want to go to the hospital, or those little things you used to do before and pretend and go to the hospital, or you want to be out there because you believe you are lonely at home. It's better to be lonely at home, because corona is at the gate of hospital waiting. So don't even go there. If you are well, you can manage yourself, or you have people to manage you at home. Manage yourself. Take all these things and they will help you. Even when you get there, what are they going to give you than manage it as well? They're not going to just take it out of your body. It's going to be there, but they will manage it. So learn how to manage with some simple off-counter medication and you will be fine. When it gets bad, that is when you need antibiotics. Don't let it get bad. If you tackle it before it starts, it will not get bad and you will not need antibiotics. So please, guys, look after yourself and stay blessed. I will see you again or talk to you again in my next video. I want you to know that we will succeed. Yes, like the Queen said, I subscribe to it. We will succeed. And it's up to you. Do you want to succeed? Do you want to make it? Do you want to see her again on the other side? So the answer lies with you. Whatever you want to do, all well and good for you. I wish you all the luck. But for me, I will succeed and I will meet with her on the other side. When this whole thing is gone, I will stay and I will look up and I will say, thank you, Jesus. That is what I'm going to do. And I pray that you'll do it, because she said, our pride is not in our yesterday. It doesn't matter who you are yesterday. Our pride should be in today and in our future. What we do today, and that is what we will remember tomorrow and talk about. And I pray that you will do the right thing. That when you remember tomorrow, when you make it, you succeed, you remember it tomorrow, you'll be glad you did. And that is what I'll try and do. And I pray that you try and do and be in one accord. Especially prayers, please. Prayers, as we are doing all this work, prayer, only God that can heal our land now. And as we do so, I know that we will make it. Take care. God bless. Before I go again, I'm going to ask you to please subscribe to my channel again, like my channel, and share my videos with others. You don't know what you'll be doing for them, you know. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye for now, and I'm gonna love and leave you again now. Bye.